guys, so today I'm going to take you through a shoulder workout. I put out a post on Facebook and I asked my friends what they were trying to work on as far as muscle groups go, and the biggest responses I got were shoulders, arms, inner thighs, and stomach. So today I'm going to work on shoulders. I'm going to do a dumbbell only workout so that this can be for anyone who's working out at home or at the gym. So grab your dumbbells and let's get going. Okay, so you want to start with a warm-up. I like to do dumbbell jacks as a shoulder warm-up. I just use really light weights. These are 5 pounds. You can also use 3 pounds, but you don't really want to go above that for these. So you're just doing a jumping jack, but with the dumbbells in your hands. You're going to do 3 sets of 20. So this workout is going to consist of 6 exercises. They will be paired up in supersets. So each superset has 2 exercises in it. You'll repeat each superset 3 times before moving on to the next one. So the first exercise of superset 1 is neutral grip shoulder presses. You face your palms towards each other, your hands start right in front of your shoulders. Make sure your core is engaged. I like to do these seated so that I make sure I'm not using my back at all when I'm pressing overhead. We're going to do 10 reps of these and move right into lateral delt raises. We're doing a drop set, so we're going to do 8 heavy and 8 light. So I did 8 with 12 pounds here, and then the next 8 will be with 8 pounds. You want to lean forward so you bring your chest towards your knees. Your palms are facing the back wall, and then you're pushing out towards the side walls. Instead of up towards the ceiling, really focus on pushing out. You're not trying to get them as high as you can. You're just focusing on using your delts to push them out. So just don't worry about using momentum to get them as high as you can. You don't want to use momentum in this. You're not swinging them. You're just pushing them outwards. So we are going to do 3 sets of the superset. Rest for 1 minute to 2 minutes between each set, and then after you do 3 sets, we will move on to superset number 2. We're starting off superset 2 with leaning lateral raises. This is one of my favorite exercises for the delts. So you're grabbing onto a post or a door frame or something stable, and you are going to grab the weight in the other hand and you're going to push out towards the wall, not using momentum. So it's kind of like the previous exercise where you don't want to swing it up towards the ceiling. You just want to focus on pushing it outwards. This leaning variation allows you to get a greater range of motion and increases tension on the delts. So that's why this is one of my favorite exercises. I always really feel it, and I've been seeing a lot of results throwing these into my routine. So we are going to do 8 of these on each side. Next we have front to T raises. So you start with the dumbbells in front of your thighs, raise them up so your arms are parallel to the floor, then bring them out into a T position and then slowly lower them down. Once again, we are not using momentum here. You're just slowly raising them out, up, out, and down. I'm just showing 2 angles here. If you find that you are using your back and kind of swinging up, either decrease your weight or go into a staggered stance, which means 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and this will give you a little bit more stability. We are going to head into superset number 3 with single arm squat to presses. So you're going to squat down, bring the weight in between your legs with a neutral grip, and then as you come up, you're pressing the weight overhead. So this is kind of like a variation of a clean and press, but instead of using a kettlebell or a barbell, you're using a dumbbell. So squat down, press overhead, nice and controlled motion. Keep your core engaged. You will do 10 and then you will repeat on the other side, and then we will head into exercise number 2. Okay, the last exercise is dive bomber push-ups. These are freaking killer. So I am going to show an easier version of this after the first demonstration here. So you start in a pike position. So this is the only time in a push-up that your hips should be way up in the air when you start. So you start with your hips piked up, and then you lower your chest down towards the mat, And as your chest gets closer, you're going to push yourself forward and then bring your chest up into like a cobra type position, but your hips never touch the floor. And then you reverse the motion. That's the really hard part. So you slide backwards, keeping your chest level with the mat, and then press up. So this really works your shoulders. So you're gonna do 8 reps of these. I know these are hard, so I'm about to show you an easier way to do this. Okay, so this is the variation. You keep that piked position, but instead of doing the whole sliding forward and up, you are just doing a push-up from that pike position. So your hips stay up the whole time, and you're just lowering your chest towards the mat, pushing your elbows out, and repeating 8 times. So this is a good variation if you can't do the other ones or if you get tired by the 3rd set. Okay guys, so that was the shoulder workout. I just cooked up a slapjack mug cake. I don't know if you can really see it in there. So I take the slapjack pancake mix, that's the bombastic blueberry, and I just pop in the microwave. You know, I mix it with the water, pop in the microwave for 25 seconds, and then I added some Greek yogurt with the Faye kind with the honey. So that's gonna be my post-workout meal. I just wanted to do a brief talk about shoulders. If you're trying to grow them, since that was, you know, what made me make this video, is people wanted to work on their shoulders more. I really wanted to do the same thing. I have, you know, been since October lifting more like specific like arm muscle groups. I used to just do an arm day. Kind of hated it. I hated working arms, and because of that I wasn't really seeing a lot of progress in my arms. They were like kind of toned but not really. So since October I've been doing a chest and triceps day and a back and biceps day, and I was kind of just including shoulders in those days. Like on chest day, a lot of those exercises kind of work your shoulders too, but I wasn't doing like a specific shoulder day. And just a month ago I started adding a shoulders only day, so like this workout that I just filmed for you guys, and I've seen a lot of results in my shoulders just from the past month of doing shoulder only workouts. So I do chest and triceps still one day, then I do a leg day, chest or back and biceps, another leg day, shoulders, and then I usually do bar 3 as my 6th day. So that is my current workout schedule, but I'm gonna see if I can pop up a comparison photo from like a month ago and now and just show you like the difference, and that it can be really helpful to put in a shoulder day on its own, and that you're also training like arms in general more than once a week, because that's what I used to do and it wasn't doing that much for me. So really increase the volume and you will see your shoulders grow. And obviously when you're on a cut, your fat starts to go down and you can see more definition and all the muscles that you've been growing. Alright guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, give it a little thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more workout videos, food tips, stuff like that. I will do the other videos that were requested, so inner thighs, stomach. So with stomach, I'll show some ab exercises, and then if you guys would find it helpful, I will do just a little like commentary type thing on how to get visible abs, because I'm sure when you guys say like you want to work on your stomach and abs, you don't just mean like build the muscles, but you also probably want to see them. So I'll talk about getting lean and things like that. And then for arms, I'll do a chest and triceps and back and biceps video separately, because that's how I train arms. So I will do all those videos coming up in the next week or 2. And I will do some in the gym too. Sometimes it's hard to film in the gym, but I will definitely do that. I usually go by myself, so I don't have anyone to like film for me, but I can record myself. So anyways, I am going to eat my mug cake, and that will be it for today, and I will see you guys in the next video.